This site has 23 parking bays, both indoors and outdoors, and all 23 are going to be provisioned for EV charging. Some will have a connection that's ready for a future charge point, and some for an active charge point right away. Reaching every bay in a retrofit like this presents both physical and technical challenges. We're going to overcome these with the help of some innovative products and technologies.
Parklive have installed our flat cable system in the indoor parking area. The system is a really easy way to future-proof all the parking bays. Because it's so simple to install, it keeps the cost to a minimum while still meeting the grant requirements. The way that the system load balances on a single cable with the Zaptec Pro system that Parklive have installed makes it an ideal solution for underground car parks. Flat cable will allow for a connection to be made in the future very easily. The junction boxes allow for 2 connections to be made. So for this bay, for example, we've got a working charge point added, and then the bay next to it is provisioned ready for an EV charge point when the resident wants to in the future.
These future connections will eventually form part of the charger itself. So once a resident requests a charge point, it's just a case of slotting it on and making it part of the system. So the system's going to be connected to the landlord supply in the building. What we need to try and do is maximise the power that's available to every connected vehicle to make sure that they get the most efficient charge possible, no matter how many vehicles are connected. But we do need to do this without overloading the supply.
The Zaptec unit and the Enegic solution work seamlessly when installing on an existing landlord supply. Typically, when you've got an existing supply, there are lots of other consumables. So what the Zaptec charger does is it talks to that unit and makes sure that it's not overloading and you're never exceeding that maximum limit that you've got.
This is the Enegic Power Manager that we've installed to solve the problem of the landlord supply. This calculates exactly how much the building requires to run the landlord services, and it continuously communicates this to the Zaptec Pro system.
Our system will read the signal and make adjustments in real time. This guarantees the maximum charging speeds and eliminates the risks of overloading supply.
Alongside the dynamic load balancing element with the Enegic solution, the Zaptec charging unit also has something that's called automatic phase rotation. And essentially what it means is if you've got a 3-phase install and a single phase vehicle plugs in, it automatically puts it on whatever phase needs balancing rather than overloading one phase at any one time.
By installing Enegic a week early and monitoring the system, we've been able to ascertain that the landlord services require very little power in this building. It's just a few amps, and that allows us to allocate quite a lot of power to the charging system. Looking at the graph, we can see very short spikes in the power demand periodically, but that's just the lift. So charging might slow down for a minute or two while the lift is in use, but actually it will jump straight back up again when the lift's finished, and you'll find that charging will be barely affected.